everybody, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ.
And we're back home in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Okay then. And we home your Beewolves, and this is our last home stand of the regular season. We're going to be home for 2 games. Unfortunately, both those games are against the top team in our division, the St. Louis Sirloins. They beat us in that first game, people. We got 2 more here to see what happens in this series. And if the Beewolves are on a 6-run winning streak, or 6-game winning streak, I think. So, I mean, they keep this going, and we could take the division.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that's been happening. The Beewolves coming down the stretch knew they had to play almost perfect baseball, and by and large, they have. They've done enough to win. They get out early. They get the pitching support. They got defense that's playing well. So yeah, they've had the whole thing, and they're going to need it as they take on the Sirloins for 2 here, because the Sirloins with a plus 69 run differential are not going to go gently into that good night, Tom.
No. Well, a little bit about that last game before we go into this game. And then we have 21 other games to tell you about. But first, let's say the last game. Bertha Banks. Let me get my notes here. Hold on a second. I hit the wrong button. Bertha Banks is the first Beewolf to contribute to the scoring in the top of the first with this blast into right center field. It takes a moment for Sachs to track it down and throw it in. So Hanley Dexteris just makes it all the way around from first for the score. Laura Franco then tags one to Milo Stewart, who gets the runner at second, but the one from third makes it 2-0 Beewolves. Freddie Knox then gets the third run, still on the top of the first, with this shot out toward the right field wall, and the Beewolves hold a comfortable lead going to the bottom of the side, 3-0 right off the bat. That's exactly what we needed up in Tacoma.
Yep.
Beavis Ortiz was pitching lights out, Pete. Here he gets one of his 9 strikeouts of the day. Three of them against Sock Song, Pete. 3.
Yeah, he was on fire. I mean, all the pitchers coming down the stretch here have really been just topping the previous performance. It's been something to see.
Alora Franco, she tags one out over right field wall in the top of the third to extend the Beewolf lead to 4. Alora's quietly making a run for the top home run list.
Yeah, pretty consistent. She's hitting the long ball, and she's hitting it consistently. We've seen one almost every game out of her. So yeah, she's quietly having quite the end of the season here.
With 2 outs in the same side, Steve Monstour steps up and slaps one out into the outfield, which gets out far enough to bring in another one, and it's a 5-0 game. And then still, in the top of the fourth, Buster Biggs drives one in the outfield with the bases loaded, and it's 6-0 Beewolves. But it's not over. Steve Monstour then comes up, and he hits another one into the outfield, still in the top of the fourth, and that brings in 2 more runs, ending the scoring game at 8. Beavis Ortiz closed out the game in the bottom of the 9th, a full game by the starter, when Grunt Manley was hot, hit one straight to Dexteris, who whipped it to first. The Beewolves capped off an 8-run shutout. I didn't have the video for that, but that's how it went. It was payback for those first 2 games where the Herbisaurs just pounded the Beewolves, Pete. Pounded them into the ground.
Yes, they did. Yeah, it was a little bit of payback, a little bit too little too late. It would have been nice to take that series, but I think that went to the Herbisaurs 2-1. So yeah, it was nice to come back. It came at a really good moment. Like I say, I think the Beewolves are trying to make a statement here, and they're focused on the task at hand, which is getting into the postseason.
Yeah, and it's quite a task. I mean, like you say, it's really the Beewolves are going to have. The Beewolves fans of the game today are being treated to like postseason play in the regular season. We're essentially in the playoffs.
Yeah, it is. It feels that way. The team is taking it that way. Every game, the season rides on almost every game here. So yeah, it started with the Water Bullets, and they took that win. And then it continued with the Herbisaurs. We needed that win to kind of keep up with them and then to start putting pressure on them. We need these 2 games here against the Sirloins just to really kind of to make sure we're staying in the wild card hunt. The Herbisaurs, like you were saying, have been playing really well, and they're pounding people. They're just We saw a game recently, 17-2. They beat a team. You know,
Yeah.
they're really playing well. So I don't know how they're going to respond after the loss. But you know, we're going up against the one of the toughest teams I think in the league with the Sirloins, and we got them for 2. And then you turn around and you finish the season with the Platypi. So we really do need to play error-free baseball here.
Yeah, and I don't know how we beat the Herbisaurs 8-0. Now the bad news is how many more games can we keep winning? Like, we're due on, and against the Sirloins it seems like it's set. But the good news is six wins in a row, and we've been scoring like crazy and holding these teams back. And look at the scores now. In those 6 wins, we gave up 1 run, 3, and 0.
Yeah, I attribute that in large part to the pitching. Yeah. That's not to say the defense hasn't been bad, but we've seen a couple of games where the defense has kind of loaded up the bases, and yet the pitchers have been able to get themselves out of those situations. The pitchers are holding most of the batters to ground balls on the infield or pop flies into the outfield. Nothing too strenuous, nothing outside of that's too taxing. So the pitchers really have stepped up here in these last few games and have made it look easy, so to speak, and made the team defensively look a lot better. But like I say, I think it comes down to the person on the mound, really. Yep.
Well, we need to find out the scores for these other 21 games to give you a real better view of where we're at, where everyone's at going to this thing. So, Pete, why don't you take us off with the Sawteeth starting off in New York against the Wideloads?
Okay, the Sawteeth traveling to New York, and they take on the Wideloads, like Tommy said, and they win 5-1.
Outlaws go out to New York as well. They play the Wild Pigs. Outlaws take it 7-2.
The Jacks taking on the Gold Coats. It's Jacks 2-1.
Crocs at the Freedom in Philadelphia. All Freedom 6-0.
Nemesis taking on the Buzzards. The Nemesis out early, but the Buzzards come roaring back. It's a back-and-forth battle, and ultimately it's the Buzzards 9-8.
The Sirloins went out to New York to play the Wild Pigs. It was close, but that Wild Pigs took it 8-4 in the end.
Overdogs taking on the Front Runners. Front Runners take that one 2-1.
Hot Corners down in Fort Lauderdale playing the Water Bullets. Hot Corners 6-1.
Herbisaurs taking on the Platypi. Platypi out to an early lead, and they hold on and win 5-1. All right.
That helps us. The Sawteeth at the Wideloads in New York, and the Wideloads take it to 5-2.
Sandcats taking on the Grapplers. Sandcats out to an early lead. Grapplers make a play to try to get back in it, but the Sandcats win 9-4.
Way to go, Cats. Outlaws of the Nemesis, and the Nemesis beat them 6-5.
The Moose taking on the Freebooters. Freebooters jump out early, and they just beat up on them 8-6.
Patience Evergreen home run. Warblers at the Heaters in Detroit. It's all Warblers to start and to finish 9-4.
The Heaters taking on the Bush. It's a back and forth battle, and the Heaters take it 5-4.
Elvis Stanley 2-run home run. Burners at the Michigan Moose, and the Burners win at 7-4.
The Warblers taking on the Sawteeth. Sawteeth out to a lead. They hold on and win it 8-1.
Freebooters in San Diego with the Moonstars, and they don't help us out much. The Moonstars win 9-0.
Front Runners taking on the Heaters, and it's Front Runners 4, Heaters 3.
Jacks out in Oakland at the Gold Coats, and it's mostly Gold Coats and all Gold Coats, 11-2. Ooh.
Crocs taking on the Philadelphia Freedom. Freedom take that one 4-1.
All right, Pete, where's this stand?
What a flurry!
Yeah, Pathfinder Conference or Pioneer Conference, Pathfinder Division. Tell us.
The Blowfish, with a record of 26-16, have a 1.5 game lead over the Crocodons, who are sitting in second place with a record of 25-18.
In the Uncharted Division, you have the New York Wild Pigs. Looks to be the best record. Nope, second best record of the league. They're 27-15 with a 65-plus run differential. They are a full game ahead of the San Diego Platypi at 26-16.
Yes, sir. Down in the Journey Division, our sister team, the Sandcats, with a 500 record of 21-21, find themselves knotted up at the top of the Journey with the Grapplers, who are also playing 500 ball right now, and they're 21-21. The second place Freebooters at 16-25 are 4.5 games back with a negative 84 run differential.
Starting to turn it around, but go Phoenix. All right, Explorer Conference Seafair Division, the Gold Coats take the lead right now. They're 23-20. They have a 2-game lead ahead of the Front Runners, who are not out of runners are 21-22.
And then down in our very own trade division, the Sirloins maintaining first place with a record of 25-17. They have a 1.5 game lead over our very own Beewolves, who are sitting in second place with a record of 23-18. They're a game and a half back with a plus 33 run differential.
That's looking good. And in the Curiosity Division, the best team in the lead, the San Diego Moonstars, 28-15 with a 0.651 percentage record, a plus 70 run differential. The Moonstars are going to be the team to beat. They have a 4-game lead against the 24-19 Sawteeth. That's not a bad record either.
No, sir. No, sir.
And then for the wild card race, that puts us right in there, Pete. We are tied even with the Sawteeth now. The Herbivores have dropped back a half game. It's us and the Sawteeth, but we win on the run differential at this point. So right now, if it ended today, we made the playoffs.
Can we end it today? That would be fun.
right. We're just kidding. All right, well, that brings us to today's game. Let's get on with this thing. It's the regular season game, 42 of 44. Just 2 more left after this. The 25-17 Sirloins are in town for 2. They are great at power, great at rotation. They're solid at speed, defense. Only contact in the pen is where they lack. They're going up against our 23-18 Beewolves, who are resurgent. And the Sirloins are going to be starting their starter Slip Vanderwink, the left hand of the southpaw, paw on the wrong side. He throws it with good velocity. He's known mostly for his junk, and he's accurate. He's 6-0 on the season. Not only 6 wins, no losses, a 3.44 ERA, and a 1.22 WHIP. So he's a formidable foe.
Well, Slip is going to slip today. That's what I'm saying. Backing up, Vanderwinkle, a hammer-long follow in right field. He's locked in. He's got that excellent power. He's got very good ability to connect and better than about average speed on the base paths. He's hitting .318 with 12 home runs. Cook at second base has excellent power, but he's a little bit less than average ability to connect, but very good speed on the base paths. He's hit .209 with 9 home runs. And then Madoka Hayata over there at third base is locked in as well. About average power, but she's got very good ability to connect and excellent speed on the base paths. She's hitting .360 with 6 home runs, Tommy.
Oh, and that's the proper pronunciation as well. Even the proper enunciation, too. It's not Madoka Hayata. It's Madoka Hayata.
Hayata!
Starting pitcher for us, the right-hander, third in line, but not third best. Frangipani, the right-hander, throws the ball mostly known for her speed. She throws it with good junk, and she's accurate enough. She's 5-3 on the season with 4.73 ERA WHIP. And last I checked, she was on the leaderboard for some of the most strikeouts. So I think she's hoping to get to end up at the top 10 on the season.
That would be good. And backing her up, notable players, the locked-in Alora Franco at first base with excellent power, very good ability to connect, very good speed on the base path. She's hitting .380 with 11 home runs. She's also moved on to the top 10 players list. So after the last game, she jumped up there. And, of course, Hanley Dexteris, who's also on that list and maintains that number 2 position, he's locked in as well. He's the superstar shortstop. He's got a little bit better than average power, excellent ability to connect, and excellent speed on the base paths. He's hitting .394 with 13 home runs. And the locked-in Bertha Banks. These are the 3 you want locked in. These are the bombers right here. These are the bombers. Bertha Banks at third base. She's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and about average speed on the base path. She's hitting .388 with 5 home runs.
All right. Well,
tell me I'm lying.
Give it to me straight, Pete. All right. They get the lineup from the assistant coach. It goes like this. Hanley Dexter is going to bat first and play shortstop. He is locked in, as Pete mentioned. Right behind him, batting second, playing center field, Poke Foster. Poke Foster is going to take over from Magic Moore, who's a little bit tense. Poke Foster is juiced as far as his condition goes. So he is super excited to play at the home stadium today against the best team. That boosts his ranks. Bertha Banks will bat third, also locked in. Batting fourth, cleanup as usual, the locked-in Laura Franco. Buster Biggs will play left field and bat fifth. Batting sixth, Freddie Knox at second base. Again, he's filled in for Gina Torrens because he's been playing well, and he's got the hits. Billy LeBoinks will play right field and bat seventh. Behind the plate, we've got Eliza Peck still. I guess we just keep her there.
Sure.
Rest master of the playoffs. And batting eighth, and then batting ninth, Frangipani, who throws a 4-finger, 2-finger, the curveball, the slider, and the changeup. All those words crashed into each other. Hot day here with the dome closed.
Yes, sir. Got the AC on. It's going to be nice. Secret to this game, get Slip to throw a lot of pitches. Make him throw a lot of pitches.
Yeah, welcome to Red Rock Park, everybody.
Yes, sir. Going for the Sirloins, you got Hayata at third base, Longballo at first base, Rush in center field, Cook at second, Rillo in left field, Hayark playing shortstop, Clark in right field, Adonimus catching, and Slip Vanderweek, the pitcher. Madoka Hayata, Hammer Longballo, and Damon Rush will get ready to face off against Fran Japani with an ERA of 4.73 as the Beewolves take the field. Madoka Hayata, the third baseman's locked in and fit, hitting .360, 6 home runs, 15 RBIs.
And Fran Japani's going to get ready to get the game started here in Phoenix on this wonderful afternoon with the first toss. The miss is a little bit low. Ball one. We're underway here at Red Rock Park. That one's hard hit to right center field. It's going back deep off the wall. Foster's going to pick that up and throw it into the relay. And they'll hold her up at second. The second pitch ends up with a double.
Okay.
The pressure up now. And here comes the locked-in Hammer Longballo. 318 on the season, 12 home runs. He's got a fast runner at second base. First one on the inside corner by Japani's a strike. Will win the count. Japani hoping to get out of this one. That's hard hit by Longballo. Look out, folks. That's a souvenir on the first base side. She goes back to second. Dex can't quite pick her off. But they're watching her. She's pointing the two finger, swinging to a strike three, and she strikes out Longballo. Way to get back into it. That gives the team a little confidence, and the fans are cheering on. Damian Rush now locked in, hitting 253, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs, ton of power. First pitch misses inside ball one. The outfield's going to fade back. Pressure still up here. The top of the first swing and a miss. Strike one, reading out one apiece. One out. Swing hard. Oh, that gets
no.
Japani right in the midsection.
She's coming home.
Oh, she is. Oh, my gosh. Peck was concerned about Japani and the run scores. Oh, man. Oh, this is not what we needed. Japani gets up, though. She's back in it now. She's tense. But she walked that. Japani's doing all right off that liner. First one there for a strike. Got a fast runner at first base. Swing and miss, strike one, and the outfield goes perfect. Two, I'm sorry. Throws to first, doesn't get him. It's now 1-0 Sirloins. Sirloins jumping out there early. We know why they're first place, Pete. Hard hit down the first base line, and when they get a hold of it, they get a hold of it. Lloyd Cook, 209, 9 home runs, 25 RBIs. 2 strikes, 1 out. Pops that one off. That's going to go foul. First base line again. Ooh, check swing. He wanted that, but didn't. He stopped. It's now 1-2. Check swing, strike 3. That's a second K by Fran Japani. And she's either striking him out or they're taking her downtown. Smash Willow, 327, 11 home runs, 28 RBIs. Known mostly for his contact. Fast if he gets on. There goes the throw to second base. Not quite in time. It was close. But the runner takes second. We just need one more out, though. Check swing, misses outside corner. Ball one. Fran Japani, 17 pitches for that second strike. 1-2 now. Breaking pitch misses ball one. We're at 2-2-2. Just hoping to get out of this inning in under 20 pitches. Looking for the right signal from Peck. Gets it, winds up, throws it. Hard hit to center field. That's going back. Poke Foster. Misses it. What the heck was that? What was that, Pete? The throw in the second, the relay. They're not going to have to go home. They got another run. That one skipped off the ground at Poke Foster's feet. Just flubbed it. I think that'd be the worst case scenario for Poke showing up here today. Hard hit to Laura Franco, who missed that, goes into the gap in right field. That's going to be another run. And it's quickly 3-0 Sirloins. This is the opposite of our game out in Seattle. And Allie Clark's up there. We're getting close to the end of the rotation for the Sirloins. Allie Clark hitting 262, but tense. That one misses near the hand. Now Frangipani's rattled. The 22nd pitch, breaking pitch, makes it in for a strike. One apiece. Swing and a strike 2. One more to go. Swing and a strike 3. 3 Ks, but 3 runs.
On 4 hits, yeah. So not the way they wanted to start out. But Hanley Dexter's, Poke Foster, and Bertha Banks are going to take a look at Vanderwink. And they're going to try and get us back into this. It's only the first inning. Fat Lady hasn't sung. It's not the way you want to start, but let's finish this the way we want to finish. Hanley Dexter's locked in and fit, hitting .394, 13 home runs, 26 RBIs. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, Tommy.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes with no outs. There's a roller that's going to Longballo at first. He'll step on the bag for the first out. 1 down. And Poke Foster stepping in.
Well, he didn't look good there, did Hanley? Poke Foster now .333 with 1 home run, 1 RBI. The crowd cheering him on because they know Poke doesn't play every time. Poke's excited to be out here. Got a little eager on that one. Swings, misses. 1 apiece now. That one hit right past the mound. He's going to get out with a single. There's some Poke Foster fans out there.
Well, he's going to have to make up for the misplay in center field. Bertha Banks locked in and fit, hitting .388, 5 home runs, 20 RBIs. Foster does not have a lot of speed over at first base. The first pitch is fouled off into the stands along the third base side there. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. That's in there for called second. Now Bertha Banks is in the hole, 0-2. There's a smash. That's going to get up into center field. Poke Foster pulls into second. So now runners at first and second with 1 out.
All right. All right, so they're getting the offense. Hopefully they can put a run out of this. Laura Franco now locked in. .380 on the season with 11 home runs, 30 RBIs, 2 players on. 1 swing in the back can tie this up. And that's going to make it around. The runner's going to go from third to home. Is he going to make it? He's going to slide in. Not. Oh, dropped.
Oh,
Preston Adonis drops the ball, and the runner scores. Otherwise, he was out.
He was out by a mile. Buster Biggs, the left fielder's neutral and fit. Hitting .293, 6 home runs, 23 RBIs. Runners at first and second still with 1 out. Beewolves got 1 across, so it's 3-1. 2 quick balls to Buster Biggs. Biggs playing left field for the Beewolves. There's a roller to the shortstop. Highmark will make the throw and the double play. Flip it to second, over to first for 2. So the Beewolves pick up 1 run on 3 hits. We're heading in at the top of the second. Preston Adonis, Slip Vanderwink, and Madoka Hayata coming up. Hayata 1 for 1 with a double. Japani threw 24 pitches with 3 strikeouts. Gave up 4 hits in that first inning. Preston Adonis, the catcher's neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's pointing his shot, Tommy. 236, 5 home runs, 14 RBIs on the season. First one
on
is
the day.
Ripped foul along the third baseline into the stands. No balls, 1 strike. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. Adonis catching for the Sirloins, swing and a miss. And Adonis couldn't catch up to that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That one's pounded into right field. It's going. It's out of here. Home run for Preston Adonis, and the lead gets extended. 4-1 now, 402 feet. Adonis' 6th home run and 15th RBI of the season, and the Sirloins are trying to really take this one early, Tom. Slip Vanderwink, the starting pitcher's neutral and fit. He's hitting .318 though this year with 2 RBIs.
A rattled Fran.
Yeah, that's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Yeah, like I say, Japani's rattled. Throwing her 30th pitch here. That's ball. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. I don't know how long Japani will go. The swing and a miss by Vanderwink. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Which is a shame because she looks good at times. Another swing and a miss. And Vanderwink goes down on strikes.
The third baseman.
But I don't know if she can work her way back from being rattled. Madoka Hayata 1 for 1 with a double. Started the whole thing off in the first inning. Swing and a miss by Hayata. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases are empty for Hayata. Hayata is locked in and fit right now. That one's inside. So evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there for called second strike. And now Hayata is behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Franny. Oh, she gets enough to foul that one straight back. Hayata protecting the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's fouled off as well. Hayata making Japani throw pitches here. There's a broken bat back to Japani, who's going to make the throw to first to retire Hayata, and she gets a little jolt from that hammer long ball of the right fielder's 0 for 1, locked in and fit, but he struck out in the first inning. 2 down now, base is empty. Long ball of the first baseman fouls that one straight back. And Japani has an itch to scratch. That one's ripped into right field, and that's gone. Billy the Boy can just watch it sail. That one traveled 407 feet. Long Ball's 13th home run and 36th RBI of the season. And whatever jolt Japani got, I'm sure is gone. Damon Rush is now 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. He's also locked in.
Of course he is.
Japani's back to rattled. And Japani's up to 40 pitches in 2 innings. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 2-1 now. Sirloins 5, Beewolves nothing in the top of the second. That one's fouled back, and the count is evened up. Bless you. 2-2 with 2 outs. Rush the center fielder. That's fouled off. Still 2-2. Japani up to 45 pitches, make it 46. That's hit into foul territory. That one will drift into the stands.
Come on.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's fouled off as well into the stands along the first baseline. Boy, jeez, Japani just cannot catch a break. And there's a roller to Franco, who will pick it up and step on first herself to retire the side. So the Sirloins pick up 2 runs in the top of the second, making it 5-1. Freddie Knox, Billy LeBoink, and Eliza Peckin faced Vanderwink, who threw 13 pitches and gave up 3 hits. Freddie Knox, the second baseman's neutral and fit. He's hitting .329 with a home run, 14 RBIs on the season.
And you got to get the pitch count up. Swings to the first one, hits it right to Cook. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Allen's coming in. He thought he was going to drive it, but no, hit it to the second base. Billy LeBoy, the right fielder, is neutral and fit, favors the high pitch. He's hitting .365, 4 home runs and 29 RBIs. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for called second strike. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out now. That's smashed, and that's going deep into left center field. Rush is there to make the catch on the warning track. So two quick outs, and Eliza Peck steps in.
I thought he was going to make him pay. Eliza Peck, 257, only 1 home run, but 10 RBIs on the season. Swings at that one, and that's going to get in the gap on the left side to the left field. Nashville picks it up. Eliza Peck arriving at first base safe with 2 outs.
Yes, sir. Fran Japani stepping in. She's rattled and fit. She's hitting .176 on the season. Once again, Peck with no speed at first base. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's inside. 1-1 now to Japani. Swing and a miss, and Japani finds herself behind now in the count. 1-2. Eliza Peck standing at first base. 2-2.
Yes.
There it is. That's going to drop into left field right along the foul line. And Japani pulls in with a single, and Eliza Peck's able to pull into third. So first and third now with 2 outs.
All right, there you go. Hopefully it's not too late. Hanley Dexter is 0 for 1. He's been playing so well recently, so I don't see him going 0 for 2. Oh, there he is, 0 for 2. It's a little roller to hierarchy. Gets the third out at second base.
Come on, Pete. So the Sirloins, as we head into the top of the third, it's Sirloins 5, Beewolves 1. Sirloins 5 runs on 6 hits. Beewolves 1 run on 5. Lloyd Cook 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Smashrillo 1 for 1 with a triple. And Blake Hyar 0 for 1. Lloyd Cook is tense but fit. He's 0 for 1 today with 208. Stuff.
He is. Been a little tense, but he's going to get the tense pitcher. First one, swing and miss, strike 1. Fran Japani throwing her 50th pitch in the third inning. Swing and miss, strike 2. She's ahead of him in the count. That one he fouls off into the hands. Still at 0-2 count. Some nervous fans here, hoping to get the Beewolves back into it. Get these guys in the playoffs, Pete. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Another K by Japani. I think that's number 5. 5 Ks for someone who's given up 5 runs. Smash Willow 1 for 1 with a triple. The locked in. He's got 11 long balls on the season as well. Check swing strike 1 to smash. Boy, the Sirloins came to play today, Pete. There's a hard hit to Laura Franco right into her glove at first base. I got 2 down. That's bringing Blakely Hyark 1-for-1 with a single and RBI. She got power against right-handers. Likes her pitches up top. Gets that one down low. Misses ball 1, 1-0 count. 2 outs, 5-1, Sirloins. Swing and miss at that breaking pitch. Fouls it off the back behind. We're even at 1 apiece. It's a little roller to Laura Franco, who's going to pick it up. Almost overran it. Tosses it over to Japani for the 3rd out.
All right, but the Beewolves keep them off the board for the first time today. It's still Beewolves. I mean, Sirloins 5, Beewolves nothing. I mean, Beewolves 1. I'm not even watching the game. Poke Foster for the base of Laura Franco. Going to face Vanderweek, who's thrown 24 pitches. Poke Foster 1-for-1 with a single, neutral and juiced. Come on, Pokey Poke. Pickety poke, pock, people pock.
Another pokey about poke.
First pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes now. There's a smash. That's going to get into right field, and it's going to drop in front of Allie Clark will get it in. So a clean single for Poke Foster. Leadoff single. Way to go, Pokey.
Poke's
slow Pokey.
Making up for that missed catch in the first inning. Bertha Banks locked in 1-for-1. Poke Foster ain't stealing any bases. That one misses low. Good patience there. Bertha Banks watches that one go by. Watches that one miss outside 2. And maybe Vanderbeek's a little nervous to throw to her. That's right in there, and she makes him pay, Pete. It's deep to left field. That's going to be gone over the wall, Pete. It's a 2-run home run. Ready to go, Bertha. Do not allow that pitch to pass. She hits that one 397 feet over the bullpens. It's her 6th and 22nd RBI of the season.
All right, Bertha. Laura Franco locked in a fit 1-for-1 with a single and an RBI. 5-3 now. Sirloins in the bottom of the 3rd. That's fouled off and out of play. Strike 1. That one's low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. There's a smash. That's going to get into center field. And Eliza Peck?
No.
Gina Torrance?
No.
Laura Franco. Somebody.
Keep guessing. Look at all the Buster Biggs 0-for-1. Got a fast runner at first base. No outs. Beewolves offense coming alive. Fans jumping up and down. First pitch is in there for strike. 1-1 the count. There goes to Laura for second base.
Oh, no.
That's a hit and run. She's going to have to come back because that's going to be caught by Smash Willow in left field.
Dang, damn it. How do you do the hit and run again?
I just ran.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but you
because
can't.
there is a way supposedly
yes, you can
that
cue it. We'll have to learn that before our 3rd season.
Probably. There's a smash. That's going right to Lloyd Glick over short. Oh, and unfortunately, he was unable to beat out, so they flip it for 2. And such a promising inning ends with a whimper, but the Beewolves do pick up 2, making it 5-3. Allie Clark 0-for-1. Preston Adonis 1-for-1 with a home run. Slip Vanderwink 0-for-1 with a strikeout. Japani had 57 pitches with 5 strikeouts, though. Allie Clark is tense, but fit. She's 0-for-1 today.
The rookie. 19
Clark
years
in
old.
center field. That's fouled straight back. No balls, 1 strike. That's inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Clark, the right fielder for the Sirloins. That one's low. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Allie Clark.
Huh.
That's ball 3, and Japani now getting ready to throw her 62nd pitch. Fouled straight back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now to Allie Clark. Japani delivers, swing and a miss. Make that 6 Ks on the day for Fran Japani. Preston Adonis, the catcher's neutral pick. Got connection versus right-handed pitching. He's 1-for-1 with a home run, though, today.
Of course he is.
Adonis took Japani deep. First time they faced off. That's strike 1. There's a shot. That's going to go to Poke. Freddie Knox will make the catch. Poke Foster, Freddie Knox.
Poke Freddie Knox.
Billy LeBlanc, everybody. Just throw him over there. Man, Slip Vanderwink, the pitcher now stepping in. 2 outs with the bases empty in the top of the 4th.
It's the middle-aged guy disease.
I know. Allen's hit foul along the 3rd baseline. Swing and a miss. And quickly, Vanderwink is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Japani delivers. Oh, just low. Ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and Vanderweek goes down. That's 7, Tom.
Wow.
7 Ks.
In the fourth.
In the fourth inning. Coming up in the Beewolf half of the fourth, it's Billy LeBlanc, 0 for 1. Eliza Peck, 1 for 1. And Frangipani, 1 for 1. Vanderweek at 35 pitches, giving up 8 hits.
Well, that thing,
I'm telling you, it seems like I can feel things starting to turn a little bit as long as the Beewolves keep making Vanderweek pitch.
Well, and we know that with the pitching, they they're heavy hitters. So if they hit it, it's going far. If they miss it, strike out. Billy LeBlanc up, hits it, pops up the first pitch to Rush. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Yeah, that's not good. Eliza Peck, the catcher's 1 for 1 with a single. 1 for 1 with a single. 1 out, base is empty. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's a smash. That's going to split the third baseman and shortstop and get into left field for a clean single. So 1 on with 1 out, and Frangipani stepping in.
Eliza Peck looking good today. Happy to be in there. Frangipani no longer tense. 1 for 1 on the day. Good contact hitter for a pitcher. And she gets good contact up. And it's going to float and come into the glove at Damian Rush at center field. 2 pop-up outs.
Just aggravating me because they're right there, and I don't know why they go straight. Why are they going straight up? If anything, they should be. Hanley Dexter is 0 for 2 today. Runner at first base with 2 outs. That's in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs.
Oh no, Hanley.
That's popped up into foul territory. The catcher, Adonis, is there to make the catch for the 3rd out. God dang it. So we're heading into the 5th inning. Sirloins 5, Beewolves 3. Madoka Hayata 1 for 2 with a double. Hammerlong Bala 1 for 2 with a home run and a strikeout. Damon Rush 1 for 2. Japani at 69 pitches with 7 strikeouts. Only giving up 6 hits.
Well, the Beewolves battling back. Beat Madoka Hayata 1 for 2. Locked in. Fit. Frangipani toward her 70th pitch to start off the inning. It goes deep to center field. It's back. Poke Foster at the warning track. Picks that in for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. I like that pace for us. Hammerlong Bala.
Me too.
1 for 2. The outfield's going to go put the back up against the wall for Hammer. He's already got 1 home run tonight. 320, 13 home runs. He's looking for 14. He's locked in. That doesn't bode well for the Beewolf. Oh, he has to dive out of the way of that. He does not like that. Frangipani then misses low, and we got 2 quick balls, 2-0. Top of the 5th, 5-3 Sirloins. Beewolves battling back. Change up high and inside. Strike 1. 2 and 1. I'm sorry. That one in the dirt. Good trap by Peck. Now we're at 3-1. Hitter's pitch. And hit he does. Goes deep to left center field. It's going back. It's going back. That's going to be caught by Buster Biggs at the track. Oh, that thing almost touched the dome. Damian Rush locked in 1 for 2. He's got something on the day. Something. A lot of power, not great contact though. So Japani hoping to get past him. Misses that first one, 1-0 count. Breaking pitch makes it in strike 1. Now the safety's off for Damian Rush. Number 65. Playing center field. That one's in it for strike as well. Japani puts him in a hole. Can she bury him? No, she doesn't. We're even at 2-2-2. 80th pitch coming right here. Swing him a strike 3, Pete. What number is that?
8. So as we get ready to head into the bottom of the 5th, it's still Sirloins 5, Beewolves 3. Poke Foster 2 for 2. Bertha Banks 2 for 2 with a home run. Laura Franco 2 for 2. Slip Vanderweek at 42 pitches, giving up 9 hits. Poke Foster, the right fielder, playing center field today, is neutral and juiced 2 for 2 with 2 singles, hitting 400.
Juiced. Just playing the best ball of his career. First pitch misses 1-0. That one misses ball 2. He's got good patience too. He doesn't swing at mess, Pete. That's his pitch, right past him out over the shoulder. Poke Foster, 3 for 3. Not paid enough.
No, sir. Bertha Banks is locked in and fit, 2 for 2, a home run, a single, and 2 RBIs. She's hitting .398, Tommy. Runner at first base again. Not a lot of speed in Poke Foster. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's outside, ball 2. 2-0 now. That's in there for called strike. 2-1.
Uh-oh.
That's lifted into left field. Poke Foster's going to get back to first. He's going to... he thought about it, but he thought better of it. So 1 out with a runner at first, and in steps Laura Franco.
Laura Franco 2 for 2. 2 singles, and RBI. A slow runner at first base. One swing of the bat can tie this game up. That one misses outside. Good eye, Laura Franco. 1-0 the count.
Pete.
First pitch is right in there. Swing and a miss. Pete upset with himself, even though Laura hits a hard liner, but it's straight to Hayata at third. Gets one and over the first for two. Turns the double.
So as we get ready to head into the sixth inning, it's Sirloins 5, Beewolves 3 still. It's Lloyd Cook, Smash Rillo, and Blakely Hyark going to face off against Japani. I got something in my eye.
Japani going for the record strikeout speed.
And they're not tears. Fran Japani facing off against Lloyd Cook. Swing and a miss by Lloyd Cook. He was out in front of that one. No balls, one strike with no outs. Japani at 81 pitches here in the sixth inning. Swing and a miss, and Cook is now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with no outs. That one's a low ball, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lloyd Cook, the second baseman. He's going to roll that one to Dexteros. He'll pick it up, make the quick throw over to first, and get Cook for the first out. So 1 down, and Smash Rillo stepping in. He's locked in. If it 1 for 2 with a triple and an RBI. A triple coming in the first inning, I believe. Smash Rillo. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for called second strike, and now Rillo finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Nobody on. And just outside, try to get Rillo to chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's inside. Ball 2. Now the count is evened up. 2-2. Japani delivers. That's popped up. Poke Foster is on his horse. He's going to get there, camp out, make the catch for the second out. 2 down now. And in steps Blakely Hyark, the shortstop. She's neutral and fit. Power versus right-handed pitching, and favors the high pitch.
Does she?
Hitting 339 with 4 home runs. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Japani's starting to show some signs of wear. Her velocity seems to be falling. That's popped up, and Buster Biggs in left field is there to make the catch for the third out. So 1, 2, 3, we're heading into the bottom of the 6th. Sirloins 5 runs on 6 hits. Beewolves 3 runs on 10 hits. Buster Biggs 0 for 2. Freddie Knox 0 for 2. Billy LaPointe 0 for 2. Levanderweek at 52 pitches, giving up 10 hits. Beewolves out hitting them, Tommy. They're just not getting them across the plate. This section of the lineup has to start producing. Buster Biggs 0 for 2 today. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. There's a smash. Unfortunately, it was foul along the first baseline. No balls, 2 strikes. Doug's protecting the plate, fouls that one off. That one's low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's outside, ball 2. 2-2. That's outside, ball 3. Now the count has gone full. 3 balls, 2 strikes with no outs. And that's in there for called third strike, and Buster Biggs goes down on strikes. Vander Wink's first victim.
Freddie Knox 0 for 2. 60th pitch by Slip Vanderwink. Outside corner misses though. Almost made its way back in. 1-0 the count. That one makes its way in there for a strike. Never even 1 piece. Safety off for Freddie Knox. Hits it hard into right center field. That's going to drop for a clean single. Rush stops to hold him at first. Way to go, Freddie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Beewolves starting to take some pitches. Billy LeBlanc's tense, but he favors the high pitches. 0 for 2 today. 1 out runner at first base. And that's going to get into left center field, and everybody's running. Oh, he's going to get thrown out at home. God dang it.
A little aggressive.
Yeah, well, Eliza Peck, the catcher, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. LeBlanc at second base with 2 outs.
63rd, 64th pitch for a strike. And we'll count to Eliza Peck.
Oh, Pete,
pops that one up, and that will end the side. Shallow center field. The shortstop, Hyark, comes out and grabs it.
So we're heading into the 7th. It's still 5-3 Sirloins. We have our opportunities. We're just not playing them right. Allie Clark 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Preston Adonis 1 for 2 with a home run. Slip Vanderwink 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
Allie Clark, the 19-year-old phenom here in St. Louis, 0 for 2 on the day, though. Like Pete mentioned, Trapani losing the velocity and the accuracy now. Gets the first one there for a strike on one of the counts. She's still got some junk. 93rd pitch coming right at her. Fouls it off, foul ball, 0-2. She's got Ellie Clark in the hole. And she buries her, Pete. Swing a strike three. That's her. Is there a ninth?
I think so.
Preston Adonis now 1 for 2 with a home run, RBI. Solid power hitter. The outfield's going deep just in case. Trapani got a little bit of her accuracy back. 95th pitch up under the chin. Adonis had to dive. Now her stamina's getting at her. Hard hit to Bertha Banks, who dives, can't quite pick it up. Buster Biggs stops it and he throws it into the second, holding at first. Got a single runner on with 1 out. And then comes Flip Vanderwijk, the pitcher. I think he's going to probably sit. He's 0 for 2. Oh, they're going to let him hit. Vanderwijk's got more power than most pitchers, but Trapani could put him away. Maybe get another strikeout. He goes for the bunt. Oh, she goes to second. Okay, Eliza Peck picked the pop-up bunt, grabbed it out of the air for the out, and then went to the wrong base. Could have got a double play if she was really paying attention, but Oka Hayata locked in. Solid contact hitter, runner first base. Pressure up, fans on their feet, going crazy, hoping Trapani can get out of this one. First pitch is there for strike, on 1 count. To Hayata, her 99th pitch. Coming up next, Eliza Peck gives a signal. Trapani winds up, throws it. Check swing, strike 2. 1 more to go to get to 100. And close out the inning. Check swing, strike 3. It's in there. Another KP. And there goes Hayata. Woo!
What a pitch. So we're heading into the bottom of the 7th. Come on, Beewolves. It's still 5-3 Sirloins. Fran Trapani 1 for 2. Hannah Dexter's 0 for 3. And Poke Foster 3 for 3. Vanderwijk got 65 pitches with 1 strikeout, giving up 12 hits. Fran Trapani's locked in and fit 1 for 2 with a single. She's a yeoman's job today, but it's time. I think it's time for her to take a seat. I think that she's going to get the towel here. So let's get a little offense here, Beewolves. Let's get this one under the, put it in the win column here. We got a couple innings left. Let's get her done. Get her done. All right, so Fran Trapani's going to take a seat, and in comes Gina Torrens, the pinch hitter. She's hitting .355, 2 home runs, 10 RBI. She's neutral and fit. She does not have a lot of power, but she has excellent contact and excellent speed on the base pass. So Gina Torrens pinch hitting for Fran Trapani. First pitch is outside, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now. That's popped up in the center field. Fran Trapani, Damon Rush makes the catch, and Gina Torrens goes down. So 1 down with the bases empty.
Dexter's 0 for 3. Change here. The fans on their feet hoping to spur Handley back into this. That one's off the dirt. Nobody swings at that one. 1-0 count. 70th pitch by Vanderwijk makes it in for a strike. 1 apiece. Bottom of the 7th. Vanderwijk losing just a little bit. He's got a lot of gas in the tank, so that one misses 2-1. Check swing goes strike 2. We're not at 2 apiece, but Handley's a tough out. We know this. But he gets struck out. Strike 3 outside corner. Vanderwijk gets another K.
Poke Foster neutral and juice 3 for 3 with 3 singles. 2 outs now with the bases empty in the bottom of the 7th. Sirloins with a 2-run lead. First pitch is high, ball 1. That pitch is in there for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. That's in there for a second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Oh!
That's strike 3. Poke Foster goes down. So 2 strikeouts in a row for Vanderwijk. And the Beewolves didn't need that. They needed something in the 7th. Gina Torrens, the pinch hitter's going to take a seat. Dusty Winder will come out. Winder's the relief pitcher's got a 4.85 ERA, 1.31 WHIP, 21 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got about average velocity. He's got less than average junk and accuracy, but he's fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. So as we head into the top of the 8th, it's Hammer long ball, though, 1 for 3 with a home run and a strikeout. Damon Rush, 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And Lloyd Cook, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Winder with a 4.85 ERA.
All right.
Come on, Sirloins. We need some D, and we need some D-O. We need some B-O. First pitch from Winder's low, ball 1. Long ball, low, homer, giving the Sirloins a lead. That one's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike now. There's a roller to Knox. We'll pick it up. Make the throw to Franco for the first out. 1 down now. And Damon Rush, the center fielder, comes in. He's locked in and fit. 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Damon Rush playing center field for the Sirloins. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Winder delivers, swing and a miss. Damon Rush was out in front of that one. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Base is empty in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and Rush couldn't catch up with that one. And he falls behind in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Damon Rush down on strikes, and now Winder's picking up where Chapani left off. Picking him up, laying him down. Lloyd Cook, the second baseman's tense but fit. 0 for the day today. Cook playing second base for the Sirloins. That one's popped up, broken bat, and Eliza Peck is out behind home plate, makes the catch for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down. We're heading into the bottom of the 8th. 5-3 Sirloins. Bertha Banks 2 for 3 with a home run. Laura Franco 2 for 3, and Buster Biggs 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Vanderwijk at 77 pitches with 3 strikeouts, gave up 12 hits. Come on, Beewolves, let's get it going here. We only need 2. Bertha Banks locked in and fit 2 for 3, a home run, a single, 2 RBIs.
It's a prize fight coming down the line here at the bottom of the 8th. Vanderwijk's trying to go the complete game. Beewolves got to let him throw. First one misses ball, second one misses ball. Good patience there with Bertha Banks. 2-0 the count. She reaches out, hits a liner straight to high arc. She's going to get that third out. Or the first out, sorry.
Well, Laura Franco, the first baseman's locked in and fit 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. She's hitting .386 and 11 home runs, 31 RBIs. First pitch to Franco's in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. That's going to get into the outfield. That's going to land in right center for a clean single, and a Laura Franco with a 1-out single in the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, fast runner at first base now with just 1 out. That pitch fouled off by Buster Biggs, 0-1 the count. That one was way outside. He was going for the pitch out there. There she goes for second base, the catch, the throw. She's in there safe, Pete. Steals second base. 2 balls now, 2-1, pressure up. Buster Biggs, that one outside. Good patience, 3-1. Now the Buster. That one's right in there. Hits a liner. That goes into left field. And Rilla picks it up. She's going to have to hold up at third. Nice single by Buster Biggs. They got runners in the corners and pressure up. Here comes Freddie Knox.
1 out. Freddie Knox, 1 for 3. Got some speed at first.
Ooh.
Long ball pickoff attempt, but Biggs was able to get back. First pitch is bunted foul. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. It's fouled, bounded foul again. No balls, 2 strikes now with 1 out.
Ooh.
That one's fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And that one's going to be in there, and he's safe. So runners now at second and third with 1 out. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out to Freddie Knox. That's going to be in the corner. That's going.
Multiple.
And here it comes. And the game is tied up. 5-5. And Freddie Knox is standing at second base with 1 out.
Oh my gosh, the crowd going nuts. Up comes Billy Blake, 1 for 3 with a double earlier in the day, and there goes Vanderwijk. They kept him in a little too long. They wanted it. They were greedy and wanted that whole game. But boy, they beat up on him there. They bring in Shay D, who's got a 4.89 ERA, a 1.73 WHIP, 32 Ks on the year. She throws the ball hard. She puts a little movement on it. She's super accurate. She's thrown maybe like 3 games ago. She's ball prone when she gets behind by 2. She throws a forefinger, the cut finger, the curve ball, and the changeup. That's an interesting combo. And the pressure way up here. Now the crowd on their feet. This game is tied. Didn't expect the Beewolves to come back from that. First one's in there for strike. Shady going right at Billy. Second one misses high, ball 1, but Billy's going to let her get those pitches up. 1 apiece. That one misses outside. Now we're 2-1 with just 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. That one misses ball 3. Real good patience, Billy LeBlanc. Here comes the ball prone. Billy doesn't have to swing at anything now. Chances of her getting 2 strikes are pretty low. Walks him. Good patience, LeBlanc.
Yes, sir. Runners now at first and second with 1 out. Eliza Peck, the catcher. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. LeBlanc does not have a lot of speed, but there's a lot of speed at second base. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's smashed deep into right field.
Yes!
That's out of here. It's a 3-run home run by Eliza Beck, the backup catcher, 372 feet. Her second home run of the season, her 13th RBI, and now the Beewolves are up 8-5 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Dusty Winder, the relief pitcher, hitting .500 on the season.
Oh, the place is up for grabs. Dusty pokes that one out in left field. That's going to be caught by Smash Rillo for that second out.
2 outs, and Hanley Dexter stepping in neutral and fit. Tough out utility player. He's 0 for 4 today, which is a surprise. He's been on fire coming down the stretch here. First pitch is low, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. 1-1 now to Dexteras. That one's popped up into left field. And Rillo's going to camp out under it, make the catch, but the Beewolves put 5 on the board in the bottom of the 8th, making it 8-5 Beewolves as we head into the top of the 9th. It's Smash Rillo 1 for 3 with a triple, Blakely Hyark 1 for 3, and Allie Clark 0 for 3.
Well, the Sirloins
3 outs. 3 outs away from winning this one. Smash Rillo's locked in a hit 1 for 3 with a triple and an RBI.
Sirloins going to be angry. They want to get right back in this thing, but they need 3 runs, and they haven't scored since the second, I think. Check swing, first one misses in there. Ball 1, Smash Rillo locked in. Pops that one up. That's going to be an easy out. Freddie Knox has to look for it for a second, and he's going back. And it's caught by Poke Foster, who comes in. Knox had a hard time reading that over his shoulder. Blakely Hyark 1 for 3, single and an RBI. She's facing Dusty Winder, has good luck against right-handers. Pops that one up, back by us. Bang, off the glass. 12th pitch by Dusty Winder, coming in right now. Hard hit to... Oh, Hanley Dexteras makes the dive, but it's just a second too late. And that gets into center field. And that's going to put Hyark at first base. And the pressure's up a little bit. Here comes Allie Clark, the rookie, who's looking a little tense. 0 for 3 on the day. Normally a real good power hitter. First pitch right in for a strike. 0-1 to count to Clark, the 19-year-old phenom. Anticipated mid-count curveball. Out there misses. We're even at 1 apiece. Fouls that one hard into the Beewolves dugout. Or no, I'm sorry, their own dugout. 1 and 2. No, Beewolves dugout. I'm sorry. Hey, let's go to left field. Poke Foster lost it for a second. Now he sees it. He's waving everybody off. 2 down. The runners have to go back to first base. And Pete, like you say, 1 out. 1 out for what a comeback that would be for the Beewolves. The fans going ape. Everyone on their feet. Goes to first base trying to end the game early. She gets back in time. No go. Pressure still up. Fouled off near the hands. 0-1 the count to Preston Adonimus. I didn't even see what he was on the day. Preston's got a home run, I believe. That one misses ball. The outfield's going to go back because Preston can jack him. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1 and 2. We need one more pitch by Dusty Winder to end it. His 20th. Misses high. We're even at 2-2-2. Fans leaning forward to catch this. Check swing, strike 3, and he ends it with a K. And Adonimus says barks at the ump. But what a come from behind victory by the Beewolves, Pete.
Holy cow. I just sensed it. I mean, somewhere, like you say, Sirloins got off hot. They were so hot, and then they cooled off.
Yep.
The offense didn't seem to be doing anything. And really, as long as Vanderwink went in the game, it really seemed like the Beewolves were defeating themselves more than Vanderwink was defeating them. And you just got the feeling if they could just keep it together, they could really have a breakout inning. And boy, did they? They really. Wow, what a game.
And yeah, I mean, the Sirloins, big hard hitters, but not the best hitters. So, it was either going to be strikeouts or long balls, and that's kind of how it was in the beginning. Sirloins get out 3-1 in the end of that first inning, but Japani racks up a few Ks there. They get 2 more in the second. They're out 5-1. And we're thinking, what the heck? Now the Beewolves get 2 in the third to make it 5-3. It stays there. They're in a prize fight up to the 8th inning. I think the Sirloins let Vanderwink stay in. They wanted to get him the full game. Beewolves wore him down, and eventually he started messing up, and they just beat the crap out of him. 5 more runs in the 8th inning, and that was it. But Sirloins got 5 runs on 8 hits. Beewolves 8 on 16.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing. Is even when the Beewolves were losing, they had out-hit the Sirloins. It was like 10-5 or something. Yeah. So, like I say, you just felt like at any moment this thing can turn on a dime. And talk about just determination in our pitcher, Frangipani.
Yeah.
She takes a shot in the early. She's throwing 40 pitches in the first 2 innings, and yet she pitched till the 7th and racked up, I think, 10 strikeouts.
Goes down with a hit to the groin, stands up, says, "Get away from me."
That's right, brushes it off. The coach was on the front, was getting to the top step, and she waves him off. No, I'm staying right here.
Yeah, well, High Arc and Adonis go 2 for 4 for the Sirloins. Adonis with the home run. Other than that, you got a bunch of 1-fers. I mean, Hayata long ball and Rush all go 1 for. Cook goes 0 for 4. Allie Clark, the rookie sensation, goes 0 for 4. I mean, Cook had it. Well, I mean, anyway. And then, Vanderwijk go for 3. Well, Vanderwijk's supposed to go for 3.
He's supposed to. But he struck out twice.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Yeah.
And then over on our side, of course, Dexter is uncharacteristically 0 for 5 today. Outside of that, everybody but Torrens and Winder got a hit.
Yeah. Yeah, Dexter's average falls to 382.
Foster 3 for 4, Franco 3 for 4, Freddie Knox 2 for 4, Eliza Peck 3 for 4, and what a home run from the backup catcher!
Only her 2nd of the year, and what timing! I mean,
yes,
it was the difference at
perfect
late game.
Perfect.
So
she's a gamer.
Yep. Vanderwijk comes out to 7 1/3 innings, gives up 15 hits, 6 earned runs, gets 3 Ks. Gives up a home run. His ERA is now at a 3.9. He's 6-0-0 on the season. Not affected by the loss. As Shea D comes in, gets the loss. She only throws 2/3 of an inning. Gives up just 1 hit. But it's 2 earned runs. Walks a batter. 1 strikeout is a home run. At that late game home run. I guess it was
the 3-run home run.
Yeah, but why should you have 2 earned runs? I don't know.
I think because one of them goes to got on base while Vanderwijk was pitching.
I see. Okay. All right. So then her ERA falls to 5.26. She's now 1-3-1 on the season.
And then the Beewolves pitching Frangipani pitched 7 innings, and unfortunately for her, she pitches 7 innings, only gives up 7 hits, 5 earned runs, 10 Ks on the day. She did give up 2 strikeouts. Her ERA is at a 4.9. And her record remains 5-3-0. She does not get the win, even though what a just a gutsy performance by Frangipani. Dusty Winder will earn the win today. He pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, had 2 strikeouts. His ERA is a 4.5, and his record improves to 2 wins, 1 loss, and 1 save. So way to go, Dusty Winder.
Yeah, that win helps vault him into the winning record column. All right, players of the game, Pete.
First player of the game, Eliza Peck, the backup catcher, was playing today, 3 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs, and she scored a run.
Yeah, she's followed by the B-ranked number 16 third basewoman Bertha Banks, who had another solid game today. She's 2 for 4 with a home run herself, a big one, 2 RBIs, and scores a run.
And then the third star of the game, Freddie Knox, the backup second baseman, played. He was 2 for 4 with a double, 2 RBIs, scored a run. And I'm going to throw a supplemental 4th star of the game, and you got to give it to Frangipani. You got to give it to her. She takes a hard shot.
Yeah.
What was it in the first or second? Yeah, first or second inning, and still winds up racking up 10 Ks.
I mean, 8 is this real good day. 10 is just, I don't know.
Yeah, out of her mind. Tommy G, 9 hits today with 1 home run, 5 RBIs, 1 stolen base, 4 strikeouts for a contribution of 51%. PJ with 7 hits, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and 8 strikeouts for a contribution of 49%.
Frangipani should take you out for a drink. Next, all right, post-game show. Wow, that was 7 wins in a row now.
Nasal drip.
Yes. Seven drippy drips, and that's what a game. Looking at let's see if we look at the standings now. Check out where we're at in the standings. We're only a half game behind the Sirloins. Pete, a win flips us into first base. Not only are we in the hunt for the wild card, which we're a half game ahead of the Sawteeth. If we beat the Sirloins again, we take the title.
Yeah, we could move into first place. That's definitely.
Got some.
Herbivores are plus 36 though. We're tied up. Okay.
Yeah, Herbivores are facing the water bullets in the next several games. That could be an interesting game to watch.
They've kind of fallen off.
Yeah, unfortunately, they peaked at the wrong time. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, schedule 2 left. Game number 43 and 44. We got one more game coming up in a couple days here again at home. These Sirloins are going to want revenge. And they played solid early on. So, they can do it. We can't take anything for granted.
Right, and we got I mean that's the thing is that seemed to be what they did. They came out hot and hard at the beginning, and I think they kind of wanted to try and put us away early. And like I said, the Beewolves, I think they collected themselves well. They made Vanderwink start throwing pitches. Stop jumping on first stuff, making sure that he's throwing. Got that pitch count up on him, and like you say, eventually it caught up to him, and we were able to get to him. But Alora Franco is hurt. Tom?
Is she?
Yeah, got some news. Got some news over here, man.
All right, let's go then. Hold on a second. Before we get too ahead of ourselves, right after the game, looks like new training opportunity available for Steve Monstour, Slugger Aid. Would only cost us about $500,000. Give him 2 to his power, possibly 7, and 1 to his contact. So, yeah. What do you got above that?
What do I got about that? I've got that Ramus Forrest has offended a Hot Corners coach, Tom, and a rash of what's been infecting the league this season.
These coaches have no tolerance, man.
No, they
Zero
don't.
tolerance.
But he offended a Hot Corners coach and was replaced by Ben Kringer. So they released Ramus Forrest, a 30-year-old right fielder, outfielder. He's overall B-. He's got good speed, about average ability to connect, a little bit better than average speed on the base pass. I mean, good power. He's not as strong a fielder, but man, he's got a cannon for an arm, and he's known around the league as a stealer. I was going to say sailor.
He's a stealer, he's a sailboat too.
I have no idea what's wrong with
St. Louis.
He said he was making $7,800,000. Tom, they brought in Ben Kringer, the 40-year-old first baseman. He's an overall C+. He does not have a lot of power, but he's got pretty good ability to connect, and about average speed, average fielding, and about an average arm. But he's known around the league as a whiffer. He'll only be making $2,100,000 for the last 2 games of the season.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, he's a better hitter and a better fielder, and he's a lot cheaper. So pretty good move there, but of course. Smack Avery's raring to take on a new regimen. He's got a concealed pine tar. He could, for 653, add 2 to his velocity and 5 to his accuracy, possibly 10% chance he would get the K-Dud. So
we don't want our closer to be a K-Dud.
No.
And then Alora Franco's shoulder hurts, Tommy. She's going to drop 4, so her arm goes from a 46 to a 42, which, all in all, for a first baseman, really isn't the worst.
Yeah.
First baseman tends to do a lot more catching than throwing.
That's truth. Let's see. Check real quick the player development in case there's anything. Eliza Peck for yoga classes. She can get 22%.
Kobe Kingman's on the slugging percentage, league leader. She's 4th with a 681.
All right.
Sorry, I just
okay.
saw that.
Do you want to look at player development or no? You want to?
Yeah, I just saw that just popped up. I'm like, Kobe Kingman, what?
Yeah. Let's see. We got 2 games that Smack Avery thing, adding velocity and accuracy. That's pretty good for a 28-year-old pitcher. Eliza Peck, we can add speed and fielding. Not sure that's the best. Torrens, we can add power and arm. Now she's low on both of those, so that's kind of moot. Steve Monstour, power and connectivity. I'd say the Smack Avery or Steve Monstour things look pretty good to consider. Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I kind of agree. Because with the velocity, you're getting up to close to 80.
Yeah.
On Smack Avery, he's only 28 years old.
And a five bump on the accuracy is substantial too. Actually, I kind of looked at that. Like maybe Offer's going to remain for at least 3 games. So
47.
Let's let it roll.
And then again, if he gets it, that's going to be up to 57. So he'll be up over half. But but you get that 10% chance to gain a K dud, which means it gets harder for him to strike people out.
Yeah, but it would be right at the end of the season. The season would end, and he'd add to his velocity and his accuracy, and it's a very low chance the K dud. I mean, I don't know. I say
that's true, but if we get into the playoffs, and all of a sudden he can't strike people out.
yeah. All right, so
I don't know, but because we talked about that before, just quickly, that a lot of times, that stuff is for AI.
Yeah.
That if you're actually pitching the pitchers, they tend to pitch better than their stats anyway.
Now I'm looking at those league leaders. So Hanley Dexter is rated 2nd in the league. Alora Franco ranked 5th. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Batting, we got 4 of the top 5 batting averages. Home runs, Hanley with 13. If he just get 3, he's on Jock Sports' heels.
Yep. If he can hit 2 in the next game against the Sirloins and 2 against the Platypi, as long as Jock Sports doesn't hit anymore.
Yeah, he's got Madoka Hayata's got 60 hits. She's tied for 3rd behind Hanley Dexter's and Miki Steed. So we gotta look out for her.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Where the hell did Kobe Kingman come from? I mean, all of a sudden he's like all over the place. 370. He's in 3rd place on batting average. When did Kobe Kingman cut? In one game, he winds up.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Doesn't that seem weird? Because I don't remember seeing him anywhere before.
Maybe he wasn't.
And I know because I traded him. I keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
His on base percentage 444. I didn't think he was hitting that good.
Good for Kobe.
Slugging percentage 681. All of a sudden he's like Kobe Kingman on base plus slugging 1.125, just in 3rd place.
Beavis tied for top wins. Slip Vanderwink had 6 wins. He was in there.
6 is in, man. That's what I'm telling you.
Strikeouts. Japani right now tied for 1st. She's tied with Jovita Pulo at 72. So I don't know who else is pitching this season.
We got to take a look at the what's left on the schedule and who the Crocodons are going to put on the mound.
Yeah. Well, and then you got Ace Von Acesen for the Platypi. He's got 67. He gets 5 more, and he's tied there. That's good to see, though. Last year Hurley Bender had the record.
Yeah.
This year we got a couple of Beavis Ortiz still got 59. He's gonna he's not, he'll come up the list, but he won't.
Well, if you look at the league leaders' career records, the career, so over the past 2 seasons, right?
Yeah.
Beavis Ortiz is number 8.
Yeah.
And Alora Franco's number 9.
Yep.
He's got 123 strikeouts in 2 seasons.
Wow. Career batting, Alora Franco's got the best in the last 2 years. Billy LeBlanc, Buster Biggs, Freddie Knox, Bertha Banks, Steve Bunce. Look at that. We own the last 2 home runs. Jock Sports
and not home runs though.
Yeah,
that's weird.
RBI.
On base slugging.
This is interesting. Yeah, we'll have to check this out later. I don't want to waste too much time here, but just gonna hits. Hanley Dexter is 120. But we got the top 3 career hits.
Buster Biggs for stolen bases, he got 21.
Yeah.
Caught stealing the first
Hanley.
4 out of the top 5 are all Beewolves.
Us. Wins Hurley Bender, 10 wins. He's on the top 10.
Yeah.
And then strikeouts, Fran Japani right now leads for the 2 seasons. 144 to Hurley Bender's 140. Now Hurley's going to go over her if he gets more than 4 in the game against San Diego. Platypi.
I hope so.
Yeah, 3 of the top 10.
Playoffs. Career. Hurley Bender number 8. batting. Eliza Peck hitting .421 in the playoffs, Tommy.
Career playoffs, yeah. Hurley Bender ranked 8th. Batting in the playoffs. Eliza Peck has the second best batting average in the playoffs.
Yeah. Stolen bases in the playoffs for career. Buster Biggs in the lead with 3.
Oh, in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's big, yeah.
Hanley Dexter's is on the board with 2. Magic Moore and Freddie Knox both have 1.
Yeah.
Deshaun Levant has been caught stealing. He got caught stealing.
Strikeouts. Hurley Bender tied 14 strikeouts in the playoffs.
Wow. Sanchez Silvio. Yeah.
Sanchez Silvio's got the best. Hey, look at the Water Bolts have the top 2 guys in the playoffs. Now, Hieronymus Jackson doesn't even play there anymore. Or does he? No, yeah, he does. I'm sorry. Anyway, okay, we gotta wrap this up. We're going way over. All right, so all right, good. Thanks. So thanks for watching. We're gonna go sleep in our own beds, and we'll see you for the next game against these same Sirloins. Hopefully, we can take 2 from them. It'll be tough, but I guess until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ. We're saying, get out of here.